When Hollywood's biggest stars collide with Formula One's fastest drivers on a red carpet in Times Square, you know something special is happening. The New York premiere of F1 the movie wasn't just another film launch. It was a celebration of the most ambitious racing movie ever made, where Brad Pitt actually got behind the wheel of a Formula One car and Lewis Hamilton helped write the script. Picture this. Radio City Music Hall lit up on Monday night, June 16th, as current Formula One drivers rubbed shoulders with A-list celebrities, all gathered to witness what could be the racing film that finally gets it right. This wasn't some quick cash grab using green screens and fake cars. This was 3 years in the making, with real drivers, real tracks, and real danger. The buzz around this premiere was electric, and for good reason. Just last month, several Formula One drivers got their own private screening ahead of the Monaco Grand Prix, and their reactions were overwhelmingly positive. When actual Formula One drivers, people who live and breathe this sport, give their stamp of approval, you know the filmmakers did something right. But let's talk about the arrivals, because they were absolutely spectacular. Damson Idris, who plays the rookie driver alongside Brad Pitt, made an entrance that was pure cinema. Instead of rolling up in some boring black sedan, he pulled up to Radio City Music Hall in a Mercedes-AMG GT63 APX GP edition. This wasn't just any car, it was a limited edition vehicle designed specifically for the movie. Talk about method acting extending beyond the set. Idris looked absolutely sharp in a double-breasted pinstripe three-piece Prada suit from their fall 2025 collection styled by Daisy Hattigan. What made it even cooler? He wore it without a shirt underneath, paired with black leather Chelsea boots and some seriously impressive jewelry from his own luxury brand. Idris, including a beaded necklace, sparkling ring, and a gem extender worn as a bracelet. When asked about his red carpet approach, Idris revealed something that really shows how much this film meant to him. He told Vogue that it all starts with the clothes and that he needs to feel the fit, the fabric, the vibe of the outfit before anything else. He was actually weighing different suiting options just hours before hitting the red carpet, ultimately choosing the Prada look because he wanted something that felt modern and sophisticated. What's really touching is how he described this premiere as the culmination of much work and personal energy, saying it was important to me to wear something that honored that. This wasn't just another movie for him, this was a passion project that required months of intense training, including actual lessons from real Formula One drivers. Idris didn't mince words about the challenge. I had to learn how to move and think like someone who lives and breathes racing, and that was both humbling and inspiring. The excitement in his voice was palpable when he talked about finally sharing the film with audiences, especially Formula One fans. We put so much into this film, the training, the stunts, the emotion, and to finally share it with an audience, especially one full of Formula One fans, that's the moment. But if Idris made a stylish entrance, Brad Pitt and Inés de Ramón absolutely owned that red carpet. This was only their second major red carpet appearance together, and they looked like they stepped straight out of a fashion magazine. Pitt, looking distinguished at 61, wore a navy blue double-breasted suit with a black lapel, complete with a statement ring, a crisp white dress shirt, and a satin pocket square. De Ramón was just stunning in a breezy two-piece ensemble that perfectly captured effortless elegance, a halter neckline top that went sheer at the midriff, paired with a long skirt featuring feathered detailing and a white Chanel purse. Her hair was styled in a beachy updo that looked both relaxed and red carpet ready. What made this appearance even more special was the context. Pitt and De Ramón were first spotted together back in 2022, but they've been incredibly private about their relationship. Their first major public appearance was at the British Grand Prix in July 2024, and then they made their red carpet debut as a couple at the Venice Film Festival just 2 months later. The weekend leading up to the premiere was, well, kind of like a fashion show in itself. On Friday, the couple enjoyed a double date with Bradley Cooper and Gigi Hadid at Côte Korean Steakhouse in New York City. This outing also, showcased Pitt's new buzz cut, a style that eagle-eyed fans noticed was pretty reminiscent of his early 2000s look during his relationship with Angelina Jolie. For that dinner, Pitt rocked a billowing silk shirt with wide black velour trousers, while De Ramon kept it chic in a cream bodycon mini dress. Saturday brought even more style moments. Pitt was spotted in what can only be described as quintessential 2000s layering, a tight olive green tee over a white long-sleeve shirt paired with baggy cargo pants embossed with an Aston Martin logo. Later that evening, for another date night, he switched it up with a blue velvet Willy Chavaria blazer, baggy jeans, and square-toed black boots, while De Ramon opted for a sleeker look in a form-fitting white fringe asymmetrical dress over white flared pants and nude sandals. When rumors started swirling that Pitt was using his relationship for publicity around the film, he shut that down pretty quickly in a recent GQ profile. "No, dude, it's not that calculated," he said with a laugh. "If you're living, oh my god, how exhausting would that be? If you're living with making those kinds of calculations, no, life just evolves. Relationships evolve. It's honestly refreshing to hear such honesty from someone who's been in the spotlight for 3 decades. The premiere guest list read like a who's who of both Hollywood and Formula One. Lewis Hamilton was there, not just as a guest but as a producer on the film. Christian Horner, Red Bull's team principal, attended with his wife, former Spice Girl, Geri Halliwell. Current F1 drivers mixed with the film's cast, including Javier Bardem, Kerry Condon, Tobias Menzies, Sarah Niles, Kim Bodnia, and Samson Kayo. What makes this film truly special isn't just the star power, it's the unprecedented level of authenticity. Director Joseph Kosinski, fresh off the massive success of Top Gun: Maverick, had one clear goal: to create, in his words, the most authentic, realistic, and grounded racing movie ever made. This meant putting actual movie stars in actual race cars and filming during real Formula One race weekends. The production literally became the sport's 11th team, packing up their custom garage cars, crew, and drivers, and moving from race to race just like any other Formula One team. They set up shop at 14 different Grand Prix events across 3 continents, filming alongside real drivers during actual race weekends. The technical achievement here cannot be overstated. Kosinski and his team developed miniature IMAX-certified cameras that could be mounted in up to 15 different positions on each car. These weren't just stationary cameras, they could swivel 90 degrees at the twist of a dial, allowing Kosinski to switch from showing the driver's face in profile to what he's seeing on the track ahead to who's racing beside him. Lewis Hamilton's involvement as a producer wasn't just a celebrity endorsement, it was crucial to the film's authenticity. The 7-time world champion reviewed every single racing scene in the script, making sure that overtaking moves happened in plausible locations and that the strategic elements actually made sense. He even caught details in editing where the car sounds didn't match the gear the car would actually be in at different parts of the track. Hamilton was deeply involved in casting decisions too, particularly emphasizing diversity and representation. As he said it, he wanted to make sure that it's diverse, making sure that it's really reflective of the outside world. Hopefully kids will be watching and be like, oh my god, there's people in there that I can be too. The film features Kerry Condon as a female race engineer at the forefront of the story, something you rarely see in the male-dominated world of Formula One.